Guys, it's your girl Jade. Sorry I didn't wave or anything at you guys, but I have this in my other hand. I've had this story, or this news article on hold for a few days because I've just been working and everything. Sorry, it's kind of bright out here. The rain just ended, the sun came out. We haven't had rain for, over a month, I think. So I figured I would go ahead and get this out of the way since I'm off today before I go shopping and everything, because I need groceries in the house. Yeah, and maybe even get some Christmas. It's the 29th, I think, of November. But I saw this news feed because I do follow a couple of news channels, or this news article, I should say, not news feed. Kind of pissed me off, and then I was reading comments on it, and apparently it's Munchausen by proxy, but it's from Wilcott, Indiana, Indianapolis. I'm gonna read this. Indianapolis police are investigating after a mother told them she injected fecal matter into her teenage son's IV tube while receiving cancer treatment at Riley Hospital for Children. Tiffany Alberts, 41, of Wilcott, Indiana, a fucking teacher, faces 6 counts of aggravated battery and 1 count of neglect of a dependent, resulting in serious bodily injury. All felonies. Police were contacted by hospital staff after a 15-year-old being treated for leukemia had developed severe infections that were unexplained in origin, according to the documents. The teen received his first round of chemotherapy and went home, but was readmitted again in early September with fever, vomiting, and diarrhea, and continued to have those symptoms. He also continued to have near-daily positive blood cultures for organisms normally found in stool, but doctors could find no medical reason to explain the blood infections, according to court documents. On November 17th, let me explain this. The son was getting sick so much, and they couldn't figure out why. So, hospital staff decided to put a hidden camera in the boy's room, thinking that somebody was possibly doing something to him. I guess maybe they thought that a hospital staff was doing something, or just somebody coming in and fucking around with the poor kid. Which, kudos to them, they actually were paying attention. But on November 17th, a nurse observing video surveillance in the teen's room noticed his mother inject an unknown substance into his IV bag. She returned and again injected a substance into the bag about an hour and a half later. When interviewed by officers, the mother admitted to collecting her son's fecal matter and injecting it into his IV tube several times. Sorry, trying not to burp. Beginning November 13th. She said she did it to get him moved from the intensive care unit to a different floor at the hospital where the treatment would be better. You get the same kind of fucking treatment for all these cancers, and if one treatment doesn't work, they go to another treatment which has even higher risks than the first one. So you're trying to kill your kid anyway, just by injecting shit into his IV. Then he goes, investigators later found a gift bag containing a substance consistent with fecal matter on the bathroom sink of the woman's son's room. Since his mother's removal from his bedside on November 17th, the teen has had no further fever. He has been in intensive care for 18 days, and due to the infection, doctors had to put his chemotherapy on hold approximately 55 days, placing him at high risk of relapse in his leukemia, according to court documents. All 7 counts faced by the mother are felonies. She is scheduled to appear for a pretrial conference on January 17th. So, I saw this, just the headline of it pissed me off. Because, I mean, how could you inject shit, like literal shit, into your own son's IV line not only are you fucking with the treatment that could fix him, granted, chemotherapy doesn't fix all cancer. People do die from it. But, I mean, just... maybe it was caught in an early enough stage where he could have had this treatment and been in remission and been fine for the rest of his life. Instead, you have to make it worse. What kind of fucking mother would do that to her kid? And I don't know if she used the excuse of she didn't want to see him suffer. Bitch, you made him fucking suffer even more. And that type of shit just, it fucking... I'm gonna have to, like, make this a 18... No one under 18 watches it because of how much I'm cussing, but... I know somebody who went through chemotherapy, and they, last year, a few days before Christmas, they were officially in remission. And I couldn't even imagine doing that to them. Sorry. And then I lost a man who was like a father to me due to cancer. They found it too late to even try chemo. So, I mean, I could never imagine doing that to my own kid. Not in a million years could I ever imagine doing that. Just... oh, it still pisses me off. I thought it'd be okay trying to do the video, but just, it pisses me off so much. I mean, it is a sad story, don't get me wrong, but just... Ow. Eyelash. Eyelash. Ow. Ah. I just poked my own eyeball out with an eyelash. Ow. Ow. I hate when I do that. Ow. Oh, now I can see. But anyway, it's just... How could you even think of doing that to your own kid? Or or anybody in general? It's like, now you're killing them. Ugh. It's like their own body's killing them. Now you gotta kill them too. It's like, what the fuck, lady? I hope they put your ass in jail. Because people in jail are really gonna love you. You fucked with a kid. It's like one thing people in jail do not do great with is people who fuck with kids. You're gonna need your asshole sewn. No, wait, you're a female. Never mind. Oh, you still might need something sewn shut. Because women are vindictive. So, anyway, yeah. I just thought I'd do this little rant video just because it pisses me the fuck off. Just, oh. You could have just let the poor kid go through the chemo, gotten him home, got him in remission, and been fine. Maybe. Oh, excuse me. There's that burp. But, maybe he wouldn't have been fine. Who knows? But to take his life into your own hands puts a whole new meaning of I brought you into this world, I can take you out. Bitch, please. You were not a fucking mother. That was wrong on so many counts, what you did to your son. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm going to possibly, or try and get in touch with my brother, make sure he got out okay, him and my nephews. So on top of that story, I wanted to do a video of it. I saw videos last night of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge on fire. The mountainside's on fire, basically. And the smoke was so bad, my brother had posted up on Facebook that he was going to have to evacuate. So I've got my brother, he's got his girlfriend, and I don't know if all three of his kids live with him, or if it's just two of them. But I know he's got his son's to worry about. So from what I gather, him and the girlfriend made it out okay. They got their animals out. I think my nephews are okay as well, because I've seen them post, or I've seen one of them posting on Facebook and everything. The other two don't really go on Facebook that much to post. So I'm gonna check up on them, make sure that they did make it out. My sister let them know that if they needed a place to stay, her door was open and they could come down to Georgia, because none of the kids are in school anymore. They all graduated. But we only get to see them like once a year or so. So sorry, that was a little kid screaming. So yeah, it'd be nice if they make it down here just to get away from there, make sure that they're safe and everything. So my heart goes out to those that are in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Especially since me and my sister try and make a trip up there once a year, once every couple of years, go visit my brother and stuff. So yeah, anyway, that ends this video. Hit that subscribe button. I think, let's see if I can remember, because I forget how my video uploads. So it'll either be in that corner or that corner. I'll have to watch it later and find out. And you can hit the subscribe button down below. If you have any comments or anything, leave it in the comments section. If you'd like to see me do certain other kinds of videos, let me know. Anyway, guys, love you guys. Peace.